everybody, and welcome. It is a special day today as we are getting Shadow of the Erd Tree at midnight. It's been a long wait, been very eager for it, so I know we were playing Baby's first Dark Souls with Jedi Fallen Horde for the last couple days, but I wanted to go back to another Crab's Treasure because it's been a little while and it is a little bit more Souls-likey. So we are still in New Carcinia, where we left off at last point, and we have 3 places we can go. I vaguely remember what they were, but not completely, because it has been a while. Thankfully, they all seem to be on our compass, so we will remind ourselves of the 3 people that might help us find the lone shark and get back our shell, even though I'm liking this tennis ball. What do you want? I'm sorry, but I'm very busy business crab with business. Oh, sorry, it looked to me like you were just standing around. What? What you just told me is that you know nothing about business. I guess not. Weirdo. Alright. So let us go. I'm sure if we found the greeter, he could tell us where we're going again. Phyto? Is that supposed to be a rip on Taito? Like the old video game developer from like the 80s? Like they made Rastan and a whole bunch of other games? Because that, other than the F, that looks very strangely like the Taito logo. Wonder if that's an Easter egg. Souvenirs, tchotchkes, miscellaneous baubles of various sizes and quality. Get them at their cheapest right before trash day restock. You look like a cop. I thought you were... Oh, okay. Another profitable trash day is ahead for yours truly. The hotel is booked to the gills with eager tourists, and I don't even have to lift a pincer. Right. Well. Right, there's this Undercity part that we started going down to, but didn't really explore. Oh. Oh. A blacksmith down there. Whoa. Cyber crab. Hoy there, scrap. It's a fine piece of metal in your claws there. Lots of promise. Care to make it shine with me, scrap? Have you seen my shell? I almost don't want to ask, but... Did a big jerk shark come here trying to sell a shell for scrap? It would have probably seemed crazy to you because the shell was super gorgeous and cool. He came by. Turned that shell to scrap as soon as I could. What? Are you serious? Sure as seafoam I am. Nah, wait, you said a shark? Scrap that, my mistake. No sharks came by. Nay. What? What did you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack. No need to shout, scrap. My ears work just fine. Alright, make it shine? You mean my fork? This is just some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. Aye, and what a piece of junk it is. Scrap. Bring this old smith some relics and he can break down, and he'll show you what that junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Yeah, let's upgrade the fork. 1 stainless relic to improve my fork. That is a good improvement. Can we upgrade it further? Do we have 2? Not enough stainless relics. Okay. Well, we found the blacksmith. That's how we do that. Okay. Wait a minute. What happens if I, Okay, nothing. Flipping in the square lets me visit Topside almost 3 times a week. It's almost like I'm a real Topsider. Right. Yep, so this is the dingy, slummy Undercity. The director said I can go back to work if I'm not coughing up blood. And his name is Scabs. That's quite the line, Scabs. Okay. So what's going on here? You know, I'm not as tough as I look. You don't look that tough. Thanks for rubbing it in, guy. There's a car down here? Roughing it in the city ain't easy, but I'd rather be struggling down here than dead out there. We get news from more towns getting polluted every week. Count me out of that kind of vibe. Ooh, do we have environmentalist crabs? Remember to recycle. Recycling day is next week for us. Wait, talking urchin? Whoa, 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 steady on! Not one step further, mate. You're gonna want to keep your distance. How come? How come? Your eyes full of sediment, mate. You see what I am? I'm the type of guy who hurts everyone I touches, mate. Oh. That can't possibly be true. I bet you just haven't found the right person to show your affection to yet? I could give you a hug. Maybe that'd help open you up? Bloody shell, mate. You're an odd one. Take my advice and leave me be, savvy? Right. Do us both a favour and leave me alone, mate. For the last time, Isla, give him the snips is not a full plan. But, Mom! They're making a move on Porgy, and the snips always work. Back me up on this, Heidi. Sorry, Isla, but your mama has a point. The crab's porgy is in deep. The crab's porgy is in deep with aren't the kind you can just snip away. Oh, okay. That was oddly structured. At least to me it was. Ooh, there's another shell point down there. Yo, and there's a... Bonfire acquired. Can't really do anything with it right now, though. Can I bounce on those? No. Can I climb this? No. Okay. Ooh, I love your shell, little cutie. Thanks, it's new. Doesn't really feel like me, though. Well, you wear it well in the meantime, sweetie. I'm sure you'll eventually find the right shell. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you ever find a shell you're real fond of, you can pay Shellfish Desires to insure it for you. That way, if it ever gets lost or damaged, they'll replace it for you, no questions asked. Whoa, that's actually pretty useful. Thanks, ma'am. Yeah, they have an insurance company here. This city is pretty big. Like, there's a lot of, like, what, are you a potion salesman or something? Hey there, youngin'. Welcome to Bottom Feeder's finest little watering hole this side of the slurry. Hi, my name's Krill. I'm new to town, I guess. I thought I recognized a fresh face. Pleased as plastic to meet you, Krill. Name's Nema. If you've got the money, why not stop in for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service, if you're interested in such a thing. What's a stowaway? You mentioned something about stowaways? What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. Got a few equipped, actually. That's our nickname for any sort of little fella that sticks itself to your shell, little fella. Oh, like a barnacle? Exactly! And for the right price, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, huh? A lot of our visitors here are travelers just stopping by who could use a little company on the road. You ought to consider it if you've got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean can get mighty lonely, hon. I'll think about it. Thanks, ma'am. Oh, call me Nema, hon. I'm not a crabby old lady just yet. Increased stowaway capacity with microplastics. I don't have enough, though. Hey, if it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Fairly sure I'd remember a fella like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. It's okay. No worries. What stowaways do you have for hire? Those are expensive? No thank you. I will stick with the ones I have. Okay, so that was the green on the map. I guess the blue was the blacksmith, so what's the yellow? Whoa, damn it. That would have worked too. We're good. We are good. Very important. The hooks are all too high up. Whoa! Whoa! Hey, little guy. I'm not that little. You think so? I'm pretty little, and you're even littler than little old me. Step out of the city and meet some real big guys, and you'll feel pretty little pretty quick. I've met a few. Took them down. I'm not good. What of it? Not here to brag. Ooh, this is a dead end. That side up, huh? Okay. I'm starting to think there's not much here that we can do. Not a lot of hermits left in the reef these days. Not really sure why. Any mass migrations I should know about? Beats me. I'm not really involved with the community. Sorry. Well, happy to meet you regardless. Keep safe, small fry. Hi, small fry. Ooh! It was worth it coming back here. Hey, kid. Hey, mister. Be sure to take care of yourself. I've seen too many good crabs let themselves waste away down here. They'll tell you that no one gets polluted in the reef. But down here in the lower crust, it happens. It happens. Thanks. I'll be careful. I hope you have a real nice day. Ooh, more stuff. Red claws. No. Okay. I used to work out in the Vale sorting garbage for Shellfish Corp. But things outside the reef have been getting scarier lately. Crabs losing their minds, new predators coming in. No thanks. No job is worth that. I'll take my chances in the city. At least the only predators I gotta worry about here are the loan sharks. Loan sharks? Tell me more about these loan sharks. Yeesh, my commute to Flotsam Vale's getting worse all the time. You ought to take a fish car. I heard it's pretty affordable. Sure, it used to be, but only kept prices low until they could run Crab Taxi out of business. And Crab Taxi was just a scheme by wealthy investors to take funding away from the scale rail. And the scale rail was only going to serve privileged neighbors in the first place. My God, we are getting a crash course in the politics of the monetized transit business. So screw it. I'll swim there myself if I have to. Ooh. I can go back up via the leg, I guess. I don't really want to talk to all these people, and like, Krill is supposed to be antisocial as all heck anyway, so. What was that? Oh, I see you. Another bread claw. Whoa. Keep on just finding stuff to pick up. It's like, I want to go back up now. And it's like, nope, not yet. Whoa, wait, what's that? There's also something on top of it. Ooh, and there's another... Hey, Manta. Yeah, Coley? What are we doing? Like, right now? Like, right now? We're hanging out by the crystal. Hanging out by the crystal? Yeah! You want to do anything after this? I don't know. Another cool crystal on another side of town? We could go hang out by that. You're the best. Here, let me help you find that other crystal real quick. Hey, Manta. Yeah, Coley? That guy broke our cool crystal. No way. Just walked right up and broke it. What happened to live and let live, Coley? No idea. Life really isn't what it used to be. Want to go find another cool crystal? I sure do. Can't let jerks like that ruin our chill. So true. Okay, well, that very helpful of the two of you. And what is this? It's a recycling bill. It's the pawn shop. Prawn shop. I love it. I love it. But I can't do anything with the prawn shop? Okay. Okay. Can't actually climb up that. But there is a bouncy sponge right here. Ba-dum. There we go. Yay! Shellfish Desires. Domino stairs. Still not, like, the car doors are this far under the ocean are kind of, I don't think that would hold up. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, the flagship brick-and-mortar store of the Shellfish Corp. How goes it, my visibly financially troubled friend? Is it that obvious? It is! I suppose you've come to the upper crust for a bit of window shopping? No shame in it. Plenty of folks pause their way through the town to take a look at our luxury shelves. You've got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter, so enjoy them while they last, my friend. Did you see a big shark come into town and try to sell you a shell recently? Oh, he sure did. I told him to get stuffed. We don't do trade-ins here. And even if we did, I'd never take that beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. So nobody in this city pays any attention? Oh, these are the guys who will insure it. What shells do we have? Conchigli. Is that a piece of shell pasta? Sorry excuse for a shell became flaccid and rubbery as soon as it entered the water. What's the point? Munch to It is a piece of pasta, my god. Hey, birdie! These are all really expensive. Shellfish Desires, you can pay microplastics to insure any shell you've worn before. At a moon snail shell, you can pick any insured shell to start with every time you respawn. Useful. Definitely. I will look into that a little bit later. Okay, so that was the yellow. So I think the white is the only one we haven't been to. Not sure. What is this? Excuse me, what's this building? What ho, little one? You stand before the new Carcinia Museum of Carcinized History, I say. Oh, neat. Could I go in? Apologies, but the museum is currently closed to the public while we put the finishing touches on the new exhibition. Oh. Hey, I'm looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. You seen anyone like that? Can't say that I have. But if I'd traveled here to fence stolen goods, I'd start in the lower crust down beneath us. Gotcha, thanks. Be careful down there, I say. It's gotta be somewhere. I just gotta find where the shark went. The city is so big. How am I ever gonna find my shell? This place is so stupid. And it's loud. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me. Or sell me some kind of... Scuttle right up, fellow citizens! It's the grand opening of the Prawn Shop, full of legitimate shallows-made wares. We got plastics, we got metals, we got packing foam. We got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the... Is that our shell? On the prawn's head? That's my shell! Are you serious? This guy's still following me? Prawnathan? Alright, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give that back! It was stolen from me by a jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seemed super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he sold it to me fair and square. If you want it back, you gotta buy it like everything else at the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. Well, how much and what can I actually pay with? Depends on what you got, pal. I've got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, the shell's really important to me. Could I work it for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. Ooh, pumpkin stabs at other RPGs, are we? For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacle off my sweaty... Wait, did you hear that? Hear what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here! It always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
Trash day! It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Oh my. Is this entire city about to become polluted?
Back off! I saw it first!
Get your own trash, pump suckers!
Oh dear.
What is that thing?
I've never seen anything like it.
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be!
Excuse me? Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady.
I was kind of right on his voice.
As Carcinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say. If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say.
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flashiest shell in the ocean, you know?
I was totally off on his voice.
Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city.
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your
Okay,
hat when I
she's Southern.
get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best, Crab.
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
I was right about him.
Kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey, kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Haha, yeah, you go, kid! Roland can't tell us what to do! That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first!
The corporations don't control us!
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
Game is on now. She's wearing a silica gel packet as a skirt? Dang, that was crazy with a capital Z. You really stepped in it now, kid. That squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to! Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. But the offer still stands. If you can get me that treasure, shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? Weren't you listening to that old dude? It's off in the grove, way north of here. You've got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Great, well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt whether I like it or not. Yeah, oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair's fair. What junk do you have? Wow, that's expensive. Feels kind of unethical. Heart kelp sprout. Ooh, he has bloodstar limbs? You sell it. Oh, okay, so like these are like one-time purchases, and then these aren't. Tackle pouch. Let's carry more barbed hooks at once. A lot of these are really actually very useful. But we don't have that much right now. What junk can we sell? No one likes pearls. Okay, that definitely helped. So let's grab that right off the hop. And that. Yep. 5th is good. And we'll grab that. And then I can grab one of those. Next one is 500 or 5,000. I don't know what the shark eggs do, so I'm going to leave them for now. Whoa. Why do people have... Heavens, what excitement! I'll be tagging along with you on your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it for my followers. Who are followers? You know, followers! People who follow me around, just desperate to know what I'm up to. You mean to tell me you don't have any... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! A real-life treasure hunt! This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablet. Do you think we'll fight a shark? Or a bobbit worm? Oh my god, they mentioned the bobbit worm. I wonder if we'll find one. One of those horrendous monstrosities that only lives in the deepest depths of the drain. I really hope not. I'm sure we will. Just drifted into town, and now you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd have all just rolled over and let Roland step all over us like usual. So we're all going after this treasure then? Seems like it. If that old-timer who runs the museum ain't pulling our claws, whoever gets that treasure is gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone who gets it ain't Roland, most of us will be darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland? He's the CEO of the Shellfish Corp, the largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides, what a few independent traders haul in with their own 2 claws, all trash that makes its way into New Carcinia goes through Roland. So he's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in town by now, and charges a very pretty plastic for the privilege of living in them. Those of us down in the lower crust, you could say, we ain't really fans of the way his things are going on. So, taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face, I can think of a lot worse ways of spending a tide or two. But enough about Roland. We gotta make tracks towards that treasure. That museum curator told us to head towards the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me just out of town if you need a nudge in the right direction. Okay, so it's that way. Aw, yeah, this is gonna rule. A real chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know. Roland came into town with nothing but the clothes on his back and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. Oh. Trust fund baby, okay. And he built that empire up into a somewhat bigger empire all on his own. Why go after the treasure if you think he's so cool then? You really don't know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same markets, and that makes us rivals. Free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. Well, it was quite the clamor, I'd say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. I didn't know I was gonna cause such a commotion. Well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to move on, Roland. We've got to move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north until you reach it. Eventually. Just take care not to get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good. Alright. A quick hop in the old save tank, see if I have enough microplastics actually to level. No. But what about my how do I check the skill tree again? Don't need to shelleport. Is it in here somewhere? Yes. Okay. And I only have 12. So, nope, we can't do anything. Let's just go. Gut yum. It's all bottles, too, mostly. Nice thimble. Roland owns most of the industry around here. There aren't many folks brave enough to stand up to him. But you've really got us all fired up! He's gonna regret it if he thinks we're just a bunch of soft shells. So says I, Bartleby shows. Well, that's great, Bartleby. Ahoy, Mr. Drew! Happy DLC day to you, too. Oh god, they really are all ready to do this hunt. So we finally met Roland, and we got our next quest to buy our overpriced shell back from the prawn. Welcome to Carcinia Heights. Luxury homes with luxury views for the luxury upper cruster yearning for a life of luxury. Homes start as low as 1.5 million microplastics. That's pretty inexpensive for a home where I live, unfortunately. This city is overpriced. Wow, a real-life treasure hunt right in our city. Tale of adventure, tragedy, betrayal, romance. Maybe if I hurry, I can snag the novelization rights. I'm guessing that is where we want to go. Oh, and this would have been the way out from the Undercity, I guess? Yeah, this would have been the way out from the Undercity. Come to the city, they said. It's safe inside the reef, they said. Fat load of good if we can't afford a place inside the walls. It's still better than staying out there with that beast out and about. Is it? What's stopping that thing from coming in here anyway? Yeah, I know, all the walls seem to just be wet cardboard. What? You don't trust the scent markers? Have a little faith in technology. Yep, we're in the right place. The sands between. We going from the sands between to the lands between later tonight, and then from the lands between to the lands of shadow. But the sands between. That. Wearing your inspirations on your sleeve, game. I like it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your seahorses, kiddo. Look, we're technically rivals in this hunt. Treasure hunt thingamajig. But that don't mean I don't want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What did I do wrong? Look, there are rules to exploring the sands between. Namely, steps you gotta take from preventing him from slurping you right out of your shell and eating you whole. See those arches? Folks who commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. Scenting? Yep, laying down scents that he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. Wait, who are we talking about? Who is this guy, and when can I kill him? Look, just stick to the arches, kiddo. And if you get chased, make your way back to one as quick as you can. Can do. Thank you for telling me. Ah, they're life preservers, too, which is fitting. So you're serious about this treasure hunt after all? Of course I am. This is the only way to get my shell back. Please don't take offense, but I half suspected you to lose your nerve, I say. The sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Whatever, I'm super brave. Let's just get this over with so I can go home. Point me in the right direction. You might have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of a discovery. It brings a tear to my eye, I say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. To our north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flotsam Vale, the company town of Shellfish Corp. And west... I wouldn't go west without a good reason. Not that it matters. The captain's map has pointed us north towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there and we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir! Awesome. Well, I actually think I'm going to take a quick break, go have a quick bowl and a smoke, and then we are going to come back and continue on with the adventures of Krill and explore the sands between. So, definitely, give me about 30 minutes. Stream will be back on at that point. I'll see y'all then. See you soon, Mr. Drew. I will have a good break indeed.